Hello everyone, this is Tanzila. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to point out 6 mistakes that you want to avoid at any cost. Starting with mistake number 1. In PTE exams, many of you tend to wear a thick coat in your examination room, but it is really prohibited to do that, okay? Many examiners don't even allow entry in the examination room, and even some of them do compromise. They try to keep their eyes on you. They try to look for suspicious behavior. So even if you feel uncomfortable or very hot, try not to do such mistakes. Try not to do any movements like that which will arouse suspicion in your examiner's mind. Okay? Moving on to reason number 2. This is the mistake that you definitely want to avoid. Many students, they do this. While checking their headset or microphone before their examination begins, they try to write the memorized template on their notepad. You're not allowed to do that. This is actually considered as cheating. So if your supervisors notices this, they're definitely going to keep their eyes on you. So don't do that. Try to avoid to do this thing. Instead, try to write the memorized template, like for example, essay template, retail lecture template. We use templates for that, right? So write these templates in your notepad during the preparation time. You always get some sort of preparation time, like 25 seconds to 30 seconds before retail lecture starts or summarized spoken text starts. So before that exam starts, you sort of get some sort of 25 to 30 seconds. Try to use that time and then write the memorized template. Not while checking your headset or microphone. That is considered as cheating. Moving on to reason number 3. You're not allowed to open your lockers in your break. You get an optional break of 10 minutes, right? So within that 10 minutes, some of you drink water, some of you go to the washroom, but some of you go to your lockers, you check your phone. That's not allowed. So don't do that. That's another mistake that you want to avoid, okay? Because even if you go outside, sometimes you might fail to return at your desk at your designation in time. So try to avoid leaving your desk within that 10 minutes break, okay? Now moving on to mistake number 4. Sometimes during our exam in the speaking modules, you might be speaking very loudly, and that might be very upsetting or disturbing for the other students. So sometimes you might get reported by the other students. That is possible. So what you have to do is, you have to practice at home, you have to sit for mock tests, you have to speak calmly and quietly. In your exam, many other students are going to sit for the exams with you, right? So they might complain if you have a very loud and high-pitched voice, okay? So they might report you. So that's another mistake you want to avoid. What you want to do is look at our video demonstrations on our Facebook page. Look how we speak during our speaking modules. I have many videos regarding read aloud, retail lecture, summary spoken text, then what else? Describe image, repeat sentences. Look at those videos, look at how I speak, and that will definitely help you, okay? So you're going to notice that we always keep our voice calm. Now moving on to mistake number 5. Sometimes your fingerprints cannot be scanned. This scenario doesn't happen a lot, but it is possible. And once it happens, it's very, very serious. So make sure that your hands are clean and dry, okay? So keep that in mind. Don't forget this one. So sometimes your hands are not clean, and that might cause your fingerprints not to be scanned properly. So that's why some students even get their scores cancelled, only because their fingerprints are not matching or they cannot be scanned, okay? Now moving on to our last mistake, mistake number 6. Don't touch your passport. During your exam, many students, they do this thing, they keep checking their passports every now and then. Don't do that. Just keep your passport away and leave it at one corner, and don't look at it, don't touch it, don't do anything regarding it, because there's a camera on top of you, right? So they're going to notice every move of yours. So if you keep touching, if you keep fiddling around with your passport, that can also trigger a suspicion in your invigilator's mind, in your supervisor's mind. So you want to avoid that. So I hope you understood all these 6 mistakes that many students do, and you're definitely going to avoid these mistakes. And I hope this video is going to help you out. Please give us a message if you are confused about anything. Just look at our Facebook page and we're going to update you with more videos like this. Okay? Thank you very, very much.